The acrid stench hangs heavy in the air, a suffocating testament to decades of environmental devastation. King Okpabi, the revered ruler of Ogale, a community nestled within the heart of Nigeria's Ogoniland, points a trembling finger at the murky, contaminated water. This, he declares, his voice laced with despair, is Shell's legacy. This is the poison they've left for my people. Millions of dollars are being poured into the pockets of the world's most expensive lawyers, all to avoid the responsibility of cleaning up their mess. For 3.5 grueling weeks, the High Court has echoed with the fervent arguments of Shell's legal team. Their unwavering stance: they bear no responsibility for the environmental catastrophe that has choked the life out of Ogale. Decades of oil spills, a relentless torrent of pollution stemming from oil extraction, have transformed this once vibrant community into a toxic wasteland. The evidence is undeniable, a damning indictment of corporate negligence. Nisisiokan Ogale, King Okpabi's own domain, stands as the most harrowing example of this environmental apocalypse. Testing reveals a horrifying truth. The wells from which the community draws its drinking water are saturated with benzene, a potent carcinogen. The levels detected are staggering, more than 900 times the World Health Organization's (WHO) safety guideline. Even more alarming, subsequent testing conducted last year revealed levels that were a mind-boggling 2,600 times the WHO limit. A stark illustration of the escalating crisis. The impact on the Ogale community is catastrophic. The air is thick with the stench of oil, the land is scarred and barren, and the very water that sustains life is poisoned. The health consequences are devastating, with residents facing a heightened risk of cancer and other debilitating illnesses. Children are born into this toxic environment, their futures irrevocably jeopardized by the actions of a multinational corporation. Shell, however, maintains its innocence. A spokesperson for the company insists, "We strongly believe in the merits of our case. Oil theft on an industrial scale is rampant in the Niger Delta. This rampant criminality is the primary cause of pollution and the majority of spills in the Bill and Ogale regions." This argument, however, rings hollow in the face of overwhelming evidence pointing to Shell's long history of operational failures and environmental damage in the region. The fight for justice is far from over. King Okpabi and the people of Ogale are battling not only the environmental devastation wrought by Shell, but also the seemingly insurmountable power of a global corporation. Their struggle highlights the devastating consequences of unchecked corporate greed and the urgent need for accountability. The contaminated water, the poisoned land, the suffering community, these are the silent screams echoing from the heart of Ogoniland, a powerful indictment of a corporation that prioritizes profit over people and the planet. The stench of oil permeates the air, a constant reminder of the ongoing battle for environmental justice and the desperate need for Shell to accept responsibility and begin the long and arduous process of remediation and healing. The future of Ogale hangs precariously in the balance, a stark testament to the devastating consequences of corporate negligence and the urgent need for lasting environmental justice. The fight continues, fueled by the unwavering spirit of a community determined to reclaim its stolen future. This is not simply a legal battle. It's a fight for survival, a fight for the very soul of Ogale, and a potent symbol of the global struggle for environmental justice against corporate giants. The world watches, and the silence is deafening.